When preparing for a PR outreach campaign, one of the most important things is to find the right prospects. If you want to learn how to find the right prospects for a PR outreach campaign, make sure to check out the other video that I did on how to build a perfect list. But that's actually only step one. After you've built the perfect list, you need to properly vet everybody in your list to make sure that you're reaching out correctly. Hi everybody, I'm John Lincoln with Ignite Visibility, and today we're going to talk about how to properly vet your PR outreach list for SEO and link building. Let's dive into it. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can get more videos like this in the future. Item number one, relevancy. You have to make sure that the prospect is a good match for your content. There's a few ways that you can measure relevancy. First, think about your industry. Specifically, how relevant is that prospect's website to your company's industry? Keep in mind it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it's got to be close. The second item to think about is, would your target audience actually visit the website that you're reaching out to? And then you want to think about, what value would the content that I'm promoting to this website actually bring to this website and to a reader on this site? Does it add value and fill a content gap? Is your content unique? Does it explore or expand on a topic that a prospect hasn't covered or hasn't covered fully? Make sure you're taking all these things into consideration when you're thinking about the gap relevancy of your outreach. Item number two, site quality. Another critical issue for qualifying prospects. So you can measure site quality in a couple of ways. The first is to check how often the prospect updates the site. The second is to look at the quality of the content and the design. If the quality isn't up to your standards, it might actually not be worth your time. A poor quality website could make people view your content in a negative light. So maybe you don't want to be featured on a bad site. Another thing you want to do is check the prospect's domain authority. Domain authority, or DA, is a type of search engine quality score. Moz is one of the websites that helps rate domain authority. Moz ranks websites in the DA scale of 0 to 100. And if your prospect's DA is high, domain authority is high, that's a pretty good sign that you probably want to get a link from them and get mentioned on their website. Item number three you're going to want to look at is their spam score. In addition to domain authority, Moz and other websites like SEMrush calculate something called a spam score. This particular metric measures a website's risk of SEO penalization. Generally, they're looking at how many bad, low-quality links are pointing to this website. This is a great thing to look at because you don't want to be associated with those bad links either. One final bonus item to look at when you are qualifying prospects for outreach and search engine optimization is to make sure that this website continues to rank well inside of Google. Put this website into a tool like SEMrush and see if their rankings are going up or if their rankings are going down. Because if the website has a penalty and they're losing all their rankings, maybe you don't want to be associated with that website after all. In general, you're going to want to look for websites that have a high domain authority, a low spam score, are similar to your industry, look credible, feel credible, are hopefully as well known as possible, and they're ranking fantastic inside of Google and get a lot of traffic. Also, if they're ranking for some of the top terms that you also want to rank for, that is a huge, huge bonus. Because it basically means that Google gives them a lot of credibility for that term and that they can give that same credibility to you. You want to be thinking about this on the overall domain level as well as the individual page level. So make sure you're looking at both of those things. If you have a question or comment about qualifying prospects for link building and PR outreach, leave it below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.